Welcome into another lesson. So today I'm talking about the simple old side stick. It's amazing the amount of people that do bad technique on a side stick. We're going to fix that right now. With side stick, so sometimes we might hold the stick this way around, sometimes we may hold it backwards, right? There's a slight sound difference. Now this here is not a full snare drum, hasn't got a shell, so it's going to ring slightly different to how a normal Marshall snare drum would. But even with this shell, you're still going to hear these little subtle differences I'm going to show you right now. So to learn this, all we've got to do is we've got to think of on our drum a little triangle. So we get the bead of the stick, one corner of the triangle. We get this meaty bit of our hand here, that's the other part of the triangle. And then where our fingers connect with the stick, the fulcrum point, is our third part of the triangle. So this is lifting up and down like a little triangle here in this shape. Now the key here is that two of these need to stay in contact with the drum. So it's this part and the palm of our hand stays in contact. Now why is our palm of our hand? Well, the drum sounds like this. When we mute it, it makes a slightly different sound. So that's the first thing we're going to do. The second thing that you need to think about before we even finish that triangle out is how far away from the edge we do it. Well, every drum, every stick, everything makes a lot of difference here. If I start doing this noise here, as I move to the middle, you'll hear the sound will change. And there's a sweet spot. Normally about here. And it can vary, as I said. Different sticks might do different things, so you need to try that. As long as all of your players that are doing this are doing the same thing, it's kind of irrelevant. So for me, it's about, what, just over 3 fingers from the edge. So the key then is that I lift up the stick here, stay in contact here and here, and that's my sound. Now, if you really got into this stuff, you'll notice there's a slight different sound. There's a slight less muted sound if I let the stick rebound than there is if I press. Now we're talking about tiny things here. For marching drummers, you're hardly ever going to see this, right? For kit drummers, where they really are getting into the sound of things, jazz drummers, things like that, you might see this. For most kit drummers, I would suggest just play and leave it down. It's nice and uniform, nice and easy to clean. Everyone looks the same. Nice and easy. What's the difference in sound? Well, on a marching snare drum, there isn't that much difference. Well, actually, maybe there is. It's a little brighter, isn't it? Now the reason often you're going to see it backstick is when you're in traditional position like this and you quickly putting your stick around, it's easier to go like this. Now this is what I think causes a lot of people's problems. When we're in traditional grip and then we spin it over and we go into this position here, there's no way I can make that triangle from there. What I've then got to do, I can kind of do it, but it's an awkward position, so most people then start to do this. What I've then got to do is move down the stick into position to be able to... So either we modify the spin so that it's in the right position, or once I've brought it around and put it down, I then need to move to get that side stick. So, side stick, sometimes called clave. That's how it's done. If it's been some use to you, let me know. Leave a message in the comments. Go check out the other lessons. Thanks for watching. See you again next time.